In the world of military strategy, there is a chilling saying: amateurs study tactics, professionals study logistics. But for a conflict between the United States and the Islamic Republic of Iran, everyone must study geography. SFX, sound of wind whistling through a desert canyon. At the center of this tension lies a tiny sliver of blue water, the Strait of Hormuz. At its narrowest point, it is only 21 miles wide. Yet, through this needle's eye passes nearly 1/5 of the world's daily oil consumption. For the United States, keeping this lane open isn't just a military goal, it's the heartbeat of the global economy. But for Iran, this geography is their ultimate shield. They don't need a massive blue water navy to project power. They simply need to hold the door shut. To the north, the rugged Zagros Mountains provide a natural fortress, making any ground invasion a logistical nightmare that would dwarf the challenges of Afghanistan or Iraq. This is not just a fight between two militaries. It is a fight against the terrain itself.
U.S. military
130 to 330 Chapter 2,
America
the American
military
Leviathan.
power
Music
or technology.
shifts to fast-paced, cinematic orchestral music with heavy drums. SFX, sudden roar of an F-35 jet engine passing. Voiceover. If war were decided by technology and raw spending alone, there would be no contest. The United States military operates on a scale that defies standard comparison. A single U.S. carrier strike group, centered around a nuclear-powered supercarrier, packs more aerial firepower than most entire nations. SFX, distant, thunderous explosion. In a high-intensity conflict, the U.S. doctrine is rapid dominance. The first 24 hours would likely see a rain of Tomahawk cruise missiles launched from submarines and destroyers. Their targets? Iran's eyes and ears, radars, communication hubs, and air defense batteries. SFX, digital glitch/radio static sound. With the eyes of the enemy blinded, the stealth fleet takes over. The F-35 Lightning II and the legendary B-2 Spirit bomber would penetrate deep into Iranian airspace, undetected by traditional radar. Their mission: to dismantle the command structure before a single boot touches the ground. The U.S. relies on quality over quantity, ensuring that every shot fired is a shot that ends a threat. 330 to 530 Chapter 3, the Asymmetric Fortress. Music stops, replaced by dark, industrial percussion and heavy metallic sounds. SFX, heavy steel bunker doors slamming shut with an echo. Voiceover. However, the Iranian military knows they cannot win a head-to-head conventional battle. So, they have spent decades preparing for asymmetric warfare. They have turned their land into a labyrinth of traps.
These
Deep
assets
beneath
are
the
ready for
Rocky
deployment
Mountains,
as planned.
Iran has constructed missile cities.
We await the command
These are
signal.
sprawling,
Ensure the launch
subterranean
sequence is
networks of
secure.
tunnels where thousands of ballistic missiles are prepped for launch, safe from American airstrikes. If the U.S. attacks, Iran's response would be a saturation attack, launching so many missiles and drones at once that they overwhelm even the most advanced defense systems. SFX, rapid beeping of a missile warning alarm. In the water, they use swarm tactics. Instead of large warships, they deploy hundreds of fast attack speedboats armed with missiles and mines. And then, there are the drones. Cheap, slow, but incredibly numerous. It forces the U.S. to use million-dollar missiles to shoot down $10,000 drones. It is a war of economic exhaustion, where the cost of defense might be higher than the cost of the attack. 5:30 to 7 o'clock Chapter 4, the Invisible Front, Cyber and Proxy. Music, high-tension electronic cyber music, fast digital pulses. SFX, rapid keyboard typing and digital glitch noises. Voiceover. But the battlefield of 2026 isn't just physical. Long before the first missile is fired, the gray zone, war would escalate. Iran has become a sophisticated player in cyber warfare, capable of targeting power grids and financial systems. SFX, sound of a power grid buzzing and then popping into silence. The U.S., in turn, possesses the most advanced electronic warfare capabilities on the planet. The EA-18G Growler can jam enemy communications and blind missile guidance, effectively turning off the enemy's ability to fight. Beyond the digital, there is the proxy war. From Lebanon to Yemen to Iraq, Iran's network of allies could open multiple
Phase
fronts
5.
simultaneously.
Interesting facts
This wouldn't be
and
a
logistics
localized conflict.
intelligence
It would be
or
a
technology.
regional firestorm that draws in every neighbor and every global power. SFX, sound of a match being struck and a fire roaring. 7 to 8 o'clock Chapter 5, the cost of a win. Music, sad, cinematic piano or somber violin. Very slow and emotional. SFX, wind blowing softly over a quiet, ruined landscape. Voiceover, what does a win look
northern
like in
flank
this
is
scenario?
exposed. We
Pause
need air
2
support
seconds.
routed through this
For the
canyon
US, it might mean the destruction of a
Confirmed.
regime.
Deploy the
For
drones
Iran,
now.
it might mean surviving the onslaught and forcing a global economic collapse. If the Strait of Hormuz is closed for even a week, global oil prices could double or triple. The resulting inflation would hit every household on Earth. Every family, every business, every city would feel the heat of the desert sun. Military experts agree. Starting this war is easy, but ending it is almost impossible. In this game of high-stakes chess, the best move might be the one that is never made. Because in a collision of this magnitude, the debris hits everyone. Outro. Music. Modern, uplifting but serious beat. Voiceover. Do you believe technology can truly overcome the home field advantage of geography? Or is the cost of such a war simply too high for anyone to pay? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this analysis helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most dangerous flashpoints. Thanks for watching.